After you've praised the ancestors, then you go to praising the Orisha in specific that you're paying homage to at that moment. Okay, so Alegwa Echu is the one most often praised. Why? Because no matter what Orisha you're praising, before you praise that Orisha, you would be smart to praise Eshu Alegba first. Okay, and give him his due before you do anything else. Okay, so I'll go there. Elegba, akilo yu awatete oro, okolofo fo okoloni ni otoni kan. Echu, eku olona. So the way it works is a lot of Lukumi prayers are very short, but there are lots of them. So you learn that snippet, and then with time you learn another snippet, and you add it on. And then you add another one, depending on your access to more snippets, more prayers. So another one would be Agugudi biwe arala bonanza like oh my god do chude wo chude macha de kuni babawa. That was the second prayer that I learned, and I usually attach one behind the other. Just briefly, I'm not fluent in Lukumi language. I am a constant student, so I will give you translations as I know them. So this first one I am pretty comfortable with. Akilo yu, which means first to be honored. Aguatete oro, please take this quickly to heaven. That's what that means. So what that comes from is that Elegwa is the messenger of Orisha. Okay, and he's also what transforms what we do in the physical world into spiritual matter so that it can be received by Orisha. Okay, so what you're saying is take my prayers quickly to heaven. Okolofo fo koloni ni, the one who provides us by teaching us wisdom. Technically, Okolofo fo is the one who teaches us by telling us tales or, through incantation. So, I'm giving you a loose translation. Otonikan, Echu, you are sufficient for me. Eku alona, I greet you along the road. Now, we know that Echu is, the deity most associated with the crossroads and on the road. So we greet you on the road. Eku alona. Okay, so that's one that you can use right away. Praise Ogun. Ogun arere atama tesi arere fina malu. Ogun kobu kobu ogun osi ariku babawa. Arere is simply a praise. Means the good of the just one. Atama tesi. So this is going to get a lot of you, but atama tesi is more or less the same thing as odemata. People, oh no, Ogun's not the hunter, Chosh is the hunter. Well, that's not true because they're both hunters. Ogun is very much a hunter, so it's okay for them to both be hunters. Just like Inle is also a hunter. He's a fisherman and he's a hunter. Okay, Shango is also a hunter. Surprise, surprise. So Atamatesi, Arere Fina Malu, you're saying Ogun as the butcher. The one who actually carves up the meat before it gets cooked, or after it's cooked, and then you carve it up to serve. So Fina Malu. Ogun Kobu Kobu is one of the paths of Ogun. The way I learned it is the only path that's given in a clay pot instead of an iron pot. And then Ariku Babawa, wishing the long life of our fathers. Ochosio de Matanquillo, Alaguru Oni Bebe, Obao Fao Banigwe. So Odemata is the hunter that does not miss. Alaguru, the sage that wears white cloth. Yes, so Chosi is very close to Obatala, which is Allah. So he can wear white cloth if he wants to. Oni Bebe, the one who is the owner of fine beads. If you look at Ochosi's Eleke, it's with blue beads, and what that comes from is the African Segi bead. And the Segi bead used to be something of very high prestige. It was very costly. And so if you were draped entirely in Segi beads, it's because you were wealthy. And Ochosi is considered the wealthiest Orisha, maybe behind Oloku, because he's the one who had the art of hunting, and at one time exclusively. So he was able to drape himself in this very valuable bead. It would be like having clothes made of, it's entirely out of gold, to put it in perspective, or platinum Mercedes, So Onibebe, Oba Ofa, the king of, the one who is king of his bow, from the bow and arrow. Obanigwe, king of the forest. Now, I'm not saying he is the king of the forest and that there is no other king besides him, but it's paying homage to him as, his role in the forest. So I'll say it again. Ochosio de matanki o laguru oni bebe oba ofa obaniwe. Okay. So here's what I'll do. From here, I'll start with the Omitutu, and I'm going to go straight through Omitutu, Moyuba, Egun, Elegwa. Then I'm going to ask for what I'm here to do, just as if it were an actual ritual. Okay? Omitutu ona tutu, tutu ile, tutu Elegba. Moyuba, Olofing, Mujuba Loru. Mujuba Lodu Mare, Mujuba Che, Mujuba Seda, Mujuba Koda, Mujuba Ra. Mujuba Da Sere, Toko Laba. Leri tokuntimbe lese Olodu Mare Bobo Egun Ara Onu. Ki bae bayen tunu ma Monserrate o batero. I bae bayen tunu. Femina Gomes Ochabi. Ki bae bayen tunu. Luisa na China Sivetri. Ki bae bayen tunu. Jose Okiola Echubi. I bae bayen tunu. Aurora la malo batola. I bae bayen tunu. Oga morala uchunfunke. Ki bae bayen tunu sunta saunko. I bae bayen tunu toso bobo egun ke ara unu timbele solo do mare. Little Creole, I just threw some Spanish in there. Forgive me. El legba akilo yu akwatete orun o kolofu fo koloni o tone kange churoku mayona agunya ya kofi edeno. Edunde awe. Emi nani. Ochailu. Fun. Obi. Omitutu. Kosi ku, kosi aron, kosi ofo, kosi araye, kosi oguburu, kosi inya, kosi makanda, kosi fitibo. Le funi da mare woro shishe, donje, le batata di kubabawa, ireto watolo kuncherau. No wonu, koyere, e bofin, e boada, a unsoro, a sodide. Ile mokweo, akweye. Ile mokweo, akweye. Ile mokweo, akweye. Obi. So let's go over the part where you're actually asking for stuff. So what I literally said was, I offer you water and coconuts, right? So the simplest yet the greatest of all sacrifices is water and obi. In Cuba obi is the coconut. In Nigeria it's obviously the coconut, but obi is the highest and oldest of all offerings. I offer you water and coconut so that I may not see death, may I not see illness, may I not see loss, may I not see tragedy. That's ikuano. Awful. Kosi araye. Araye technically means people, but in the context, it's people that can do malicious things. There's a certain context to that. So, and then you ask for blessings. Afumi, ire, owo, ire, omo, ire, bata, ire, ariku babawa, ire achigumota. I don't remember the order that I said it in, but I have money. I'm not asking to be, a millionaire, but I'm asking enough to have a plate of food, and a roof over my head, and some clothes on my back. People translate that differently. I think historically it used to be children. It was a different pronunciation of omo. Achegunota means victory over enemies and difficulties. And may our fathers live long. Then the ile mokbel is when you are actually getting the coconuts ready to cast. I use the coconuts as an example because anytime you do enabo, there should always be some divination, a brief divination right before.